Welcome back to Ancestral Adventures. If this is your first time, I'm Sean.
I'm Lauren, and this is the star of the show, Aiden.
If you have been following our channel, we are coming to you from the future, as it is currently late April, and we last left off leaving Great Sand Dunes National Park in October of last year. Aiden wants down because we're sitting by this pond here. That there's some bullfrogs down there. There's usually some ducks that fly on the ponds as well. But anyway, we wanted to take the next couple of episodes to bring you back up to speed with what we've been up to so far in 2023, including just getting out to Arizona, finding community at the Escapers Annual Bash, completely renovating our RV to where you'd hardly recognize it,
inside,
and really completely changing our plans that we had heading into the year. So let's start with taking them back to getting on the road and leaving Colorado Springs.
After being bedridden with the flu for 10 days, we finally packed up and hit the road. When you're on the road full-time, you spend a lot of time driving. One thing we've come to learn is to enjoy the journey as much as the destination, even when the journey comes with a few hiccups. I left Colorado Springs yesterday afternoon, and we were driving through New Mexico, and it started snowing on us. So we stopped here at the KOA in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Quick overnight stay. Just got to hook up to some electric power so we could run the space heater to stay warm last night because it got quite cold here. Not sure how far we're going to make it today, but obviously the destination is the Phoenix area.
We are stopped here in Hatch, New Mexico, the Hatch chili capital. I've gone through here so many times driving from Tucson to Memphis when I was in college, so it's fun to revisit old places, especially with this little cutie. Oh, are you so excited? Yeah. So if you like hot and spicy, Hatch, New Mexico is definitely the place for you to visit. Even get a chili wreath.
The red peppers, like that one we saw in Crested Butte.
That's what I was about to say, is I think those are Hatch chilies. Oh, look at how cute this is. It's just a little thing of chili.
Do you have any availability tonight for a basically 30-foot travel trailer? 30 amp.
Yeah, we've got plenty of space. What time will you be in?
I'm gonna eat this baby. I love you, buddy.
We just had this thing washed and waxed. You can't even tell. It is so dirty already.
Lauren decided to leave a little note for those following us on the highway.
Now they'll know where we're headed. And quite a drive day. We started in Las Vegas, New Mexico this morning and weren't really sure how far we would get, but thankfully Aiden has slept a lot today, and so we are going to make it to Willcox, Arizona, which is about an hour outside of Tucson, and then tomorrow we will make the final push into the Phoenix area and find our first boondocking spot. We're really excited. This is Sean's first time to Arizona, and
At least as an adult that I remember.
As an adult that he will remember, and this is kind of like a homecoming for me because I lived in Tucson area for about 6 years when I did my undergrad, and then a couple years after. So I'm really excited to be back in Arizona and see all my friends, and then for us to explore things that I didn't get to do when I lived here. We're in Arizona.
morning, look for some boondocking spots, and now we are making the rest of the drive into Tucson.
Yeah, well, boondocking spots around Phoenix.
So yeah, I need some coffee, and we need some breakfast.
Yeah, we have no prepared food, no fruit, nothing to eat, literally.
So after quite the rush to get out of town, thankfully the drive out to Arizona was pretty uneventful for the most part.
Almost made it without any issues.
So Class A started honking at us to pull over, and sure enough, the cargo carrier we just bought is not doing well. I don't know how long this has been dragging on the ground. It's supposed to carry 500 pounds and the generator is only 100 pounds. So we're trying to get this stuff sorted into the truck somewhere. We're on the side of the highway. So we're in Arizona though.
Look at all the Saguaros. It smells like poop, basically. So hopefully our campsite is upwind.
We have made it to our first campsite here in Arizona, just west of Phoenix. And we packed up in kind of a hurry to get out of the road. Hey, Dexy Doo. So, babe, what do we have to do now?
We had to organize all of this, and I wasn't feeling overwhelmed about it until like the reality of actually having to organize it now just set in.
Yeah, we just kind of stored everything. Now, granted, if you think about like a regular house, this is not that much stuff.
Right.
But in a 200 square foot RV, and actually let me show them my office floor. So it continues back there. All right, buddy, you ready to start organizing? Get the RV livable? All right, far from organized, but we at least have room to move.
Yes, that took all of what, 5 minutes?
I don't know, something like that. So we've just basically moved our pile out there.
Yeah.
And now we can start organizing that under the bed in the cabinets and getting it set up. So we finally made it out to Arizona. We spent a couple of weeks boondocking off Veckle Valley Road that's about an hour away from Phoenix, which was wonderful because Lauren was able to see some of her friends, and we had just a nice quiet spot to boondock so I could work a little bit during the week. And then we had a ton of just miscellaneous projects and things we had to order. And so we had, I don't know, 50 different packages sent into Phoenix. Thank you so much, Aaron and Anna, for allowing us to use your home as pretty much our personal Amazon delivery box. But it was wonderful just to, you know, get some things done around the RV, go into town, hang out with some of Lauren's friends, and just have a nice quiet couple of weeks ahead of the Escapers Annual Bash.
I don't know what Sean told you about Veckle Valley, but I'm here to tell you the truth. So the whole time we were there, I felt relatively uncomfortable. I was not willing to go for a walk by myself, but I couldn't really like pinpoint why I felt uncomfortable. And then the second to the last day there, we went for a walk together and found this cool like ghost town ranch, and we thought we might do an episode on it. So we went back to the RV to do some research, and look at what we found.
Deputies with the Pinal County Sheriff's Office used the darkness of the desert to their advantage.
So you got 3 in this vehicle, 1 USC.
This is the Veckle Valley.
We had 3 that bailed in this farm field right here.
a hotspot for human and drug smuggling.
So while Lauren felt a little uneasy, to be fair, overall, I felt perfectly safe. There were a lot of rigs out there, and actually all of them were nicer than ours. We heard the sound of coyotes every night, but there wasn't anybody that scared us or that was real negative. I would definitely consider staying there again. We just were a little bit caught off by the news of that area, and I guess at one point it was quite dangerous through there. So that'll do it for today's episode, but we'll catch you back next time when we go to the Escapers Annual Bash in Lake Havasu, Arizona, and find our community on the road. So we'll see you then.
So if you find value in our content, remember to like and comment, because it helps YouTube know to share this content with other people like you. And also hit that subscribe button and notification to see when we release future episodes.
Let's go find some duckies.